Namaste. Today's video is a sort of an update on my 10 books to finish, but it's also me announcing that I give up on this one. Uh, Last year, I did manage to finish about, I think, 6 or 8 books, but I was not overwhelmed. This year, I'm just feeling so overwhelmed by the thought that I have this goal to achieve. And it has a lot to do with my timetable. This year, I don't really have as much time as I had last year. So maybe that is also adding to the pressure. And in fact, this year I had chosen much easier books. So I'm very surprised that I'm feeling so overwhelmed. It's not that I won't color in those books anymore, and it's also not that maybe I will finish some of these books, but I'm not going to struggle with it anymore because it's just not worth it. The whole point of me coloring is to relax. If I'm going to feel pressured, and if I'm going to feel overwhelmed, and if I'm going to feel pressurized and frustrated with it, then the what's the point of then having a hobby? A hobby is supposed to make you feel better, not feel stressed out. So, officially, what I show you today would be the final that I am going to consciously pursue in terms of finishing these 10 books. If I finish any more books during the rest of the year, which I'm sure I will, because there are quite a few books which have less than 10 pages left or whatever, but they will be by pure chance and because I want to color in those books, and they may or may not be from the 10 books that I had chosen at the beginning of the year. So let me show you what is remaining, and maybe you will understand why it is becoming overwhelming for me. So to start off with, let's look at the good news or the good part of it is that I did complete 3 books this year. And out of those 3 books, 2 books were actually from my chosen books for completing. So this book I completed the first, I think so, in this year. Then I completed this one and I completed this one. I think these are the 3 books. Maybe there are more books which I have completed, but I don't remember. So these 2 books, Silhouettes, okay. So this was the first book that I finished in this year, and I really enjoyed coloring in this. It was a very quick, nice, relaxing one. So was this one, and I finished this very recently, and I colored everything including the bonus pages, which is the whole idea. When I say I completed a book, I try to do as much as possible from cover to cover. And the only reason I have not colored this and this is because I don't have a legend. Maybe I can do it just with my own color choice, but yeah, I don't want to. And then this book I finished just by chance. It turned out to be a very easy book, and there were some 24-25 pages, and I colored all of them. So though this was not one of my 10 books to finish, I did finish it. So let's say from Jan to August, I have managed to finish 3 books. And now we'll move to the remaining 8 books which I had actually selected as a part of the goal to finish within this year. So what I will do is, let me go by type. So let's look at the color by number books. So I have 3 books here which were color by number. The first one here is Large Print by Color Questopia, and I may be able to finish this book in this year because there are only 9 pages left, and those are fairly easy ones. So I'll just show you. See, look, it's quite very easy. So maybe I'll finish this, but I'm not going to push myself like I have to finish it because I'm really getting very stressed about it. So that was one. Then the Quirkles. I had 2 Quirkles, and I have not made any progress in both of them. So in this one, which is Icons, I have finished only one page and 19 pages are left, and I just have no inclination to work towards it. So I don't know what I'm going to do. When I feel like it, I will go back to that book, but I'm sure I cannot finish 19 pages in this year. From this one, I have finished, let's see, about 11 pages, which is not a bad thing, but it has 20 pages, so 9 are still remaining. The 11 that I did were all very good. Look, it's very nice. And I enjoyed when I did it, but when I have stopped enjoying it, I don't want to do it anymore. So, yeah, I'm giving up on this one too. Then I had 3 spirographics. One was this one, Villains, Disney Villains. And from this one, I have done only 2 pages. That means 18 are left, and I have no interest in going back to this one at this point of time. Same thing is with this one. I have done only 3 pages, and then I never went back to this one, and I don't think I'll do so in the near future. This one also had 20, and I did about 4 pages before I lost interest in it. So these are the 4 pages that I did. And there were 2 pattern books. So I don't know if you can call this a pattern book. This is like the one color, one mystery dots. And this one is having, it had 30 pages, and I have to finish only 7 pages. So maybe I might be able to still finish it, but I'm not really going to push it. If it happens, it happens. It doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Nice and easy, but it's not as quick as I had thought it to be. This one turned out to be a doozy. I had genuinely thought I will finish this book. But as I started working on it, I realized it was an impossible task, and I should have never chosen this book to start with. So this book has 24 pages, and I still have 16 images left, and all of them are quite cumbersome. They are not something which I will be able to finish in a single sitting. Look at how intricate this is. And I'm really not in a mood to do anything so intricate at this point of time. I might color a few pages in the remaining months of the year, but surely I won't be able to finish this book. So these were the 10 books that I had chosen, and I have managed to finish only 2 books from this. Overall 3 books in the year, and I do expect that I will be able to finish maybe 2 more, and I will tell you very frankly which ones. I think this one I should be able to finish even without pressurizing myself, because this is an easy book. I'll probably go back to it again and again, and this book I might finish because again it's an easy book, and I might go back to it just for the ease of coloring. But I don't think I'm going to even pursue the other ones. I am frustrated with myself for 2 reasons. One is that I'm not the kind of person who gives up that easily, and secondly, I am surprised that I chose a target which I thought was so achievable, and it's turned out to be quite the opposite. Anyways, thanks for having stopped by, and if you have not yet subscribed, please do so. It really encourages small channels like me, and it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. Have a great day or evening depending on when you're watching this. Bye for now.